When we say the word habit, what comes to mind? Good habit, bad habit? We all have habits. G'day, g'day, g'day. There's a habit I use every day, whether I'm out on the street talking to people, talking to Pip, or just simply talking to myself. I'm going to explore where this habit came from, and I'll give you a secret. Paul Hogan. I'm going to look at other habits, my speech habits, where I need to slow down, because Aussies have a habit of slurring their words and have a drawl. I need to articulate and slow down and pause. Thanks for the tip. You know who you are. I'm also going to look at a new habit I've implemented into my day to create more creativity. You'll find an example on my iMovie trailer, which we've posted here. A habit to start today? Just say g'day. Bye for now.
Do you feel like there's never enough time in the day? Are you struggling to switch off from work, the internet, and social media? It's time to reconnect with family, friends, colleagues, and most importantly, yourself. Join the Be More Social Daily Challenge. Just 10 minutes a day to recharge, gain more energy, and enjoy what matters most. Let's begin.
Welcome back. Yes, strengthening habits. Oh, what a world. We look at habits, and some people will focus on their bad habits and want to dismiss them. Other people focus on their good habits, and we want to strengthen those habits. And by strengthening those habits, we start to forget about the other ones, or we don't have time and energy for those. An example, by doing my daily challenge and focusing on my habits and my purpose, I'm finding less and less time for habits like television. I'm more focused on spending time with my wife and my puppy, Pippi, and getting out on the street and meeting people. That's to be more social. Remember? That's yesterday, Monday. Today is strengthening habits. So how can we do that? Well, a great way Australia did it back in the 80s, and it revolves around the word g'day. So they had a tourist campaign headed by no other than the Australian icon, Paul Hogan. And it was literally, just say g'day. Australia became known as the nation around the world that said good day to everyone. And we all picked up that habit. Another habit us Aussies have is we commonly say mate, and we call everyone mate. Some people might say because you've forgotten their name, and I've used that at times. I was even in a situation where I was working for someone and I got told off for saying mate too often to our customers. It was quite a shock and quite a disruption, and it was not a habit I wanted to shift. I think that's part of my persona. That's a part of who I am. I love to say good day, and I love to say it as much as possible. Does that make sense? Now, if I look at another habit that I have, it serves a purpose. It's the way I speak, the way I articulate. And Aussies are also known for their Aussie drawl or slurring their words. Quite a lot of other countries around the world find it challenging to understand what we're saying. And my habit of doing these things is about improving my speech patterns. I practice every morning doing tongue twisters. I do exercises with my mouth because I want to become a better communicator. And that has a lot to do with the speed at which I talk. I often don't pause enough. You're sensing that habit? Have you noticed how I can slow down my speech and speed it up, but I'm practicing every day? How can you get started with a new habit? Just start with g'day. When was the last time you spoke to a stranger? Just said, g'day, hello, how are you? When was the last time you looked in the mirror and just said g'day? Because what you're actually saying to yourself is have a good day. It's about giving ourselves space. It's about appreciating who we are. Yes, it's great to look at that habit you might have, drinking, gambling, smoking, all those things that don't serve us well. But if you want to stop that habit, and you may have been doing it for years, decades even, To just expect to stop, that's a big challenge. We need to start with little increments, little habits. And it can start with something as small as saying g'day. You might also find that there are people that consider themselves shy or introverted. That's cool. Start just looking someone in the eye or giving them a smile. You'd be amazed if you start becoming aware of the people around you, walking to work, walking to school, walking wherever you're going. Start to notice, where are they looking? Are they looking at you? Are they giving you eye contact? Are they smiling? Have they got headphones in? Are they looking at their phones? Because how many people do you almost run into because they're too busy looking at their phone? It's common. And trust me, I'm still finding it a challenge when I'm walking the street with Pip to connect with someone who's got headphones in or is looking down at their feet. Now, I don't hold anything against them. They're in their own head. They're focusing on their own day. I understand that. The times I do get a response and I do say, "G'day, how you going?" They look up and more often than not, they'll smile. Some have the music in so loud or whatever they're listening to, they don't hear me. And that's okay too. I just keep going down the path. Pip's happy. She probably tried to pay attention with the person as well. But she has a better sense than I do and often just walks around them, which is really, really cool and interesting. Reflecting on yesterday. So Monday is clarifying purpose. Think about a 2 or 3-year-old or a young child who's just started to speak. And if you're a parent, you'll remember this. Why? Mum, why? Dad, why? They always seem to question why. And as we get older, we forget to ask why. Let's get back into the habit of asking why. Why do I do this? Why do I watch so much TV? Why don't I want to go outside? Why do I want to stay inside? Why not speak to that person? Why speak rudely? Start to become consciously aware of your habits. How are you connecting with people? Do you like to keep it safe in a tight-knit group of friends? That's cool. Just make sure you connect with them. Or are you leaving it to social media and text messages and emails? Why? Again, no judgment. It is simply asking the question, why? Because if you want to be more social, it is so much more powerful in person. Does that make sense? So there's an interesting chemical balance in our brains. And a lot of people have heard about the chemical dopamine. That tends to assign with addiction. When you go for a run, you get a hit of dopamine and it gives you a boost of energy and you want to keep going. When you gamble, when you drink, you get a hit of dopamine. There's an even better chemical that you can produce. It's called serotonin. And trust me, it is so much better than dopamine. Every time you say g'day, you might bring a smile to their face. That will light them up. They get a hit of serotonin. And guess what? So do you. It's really, really cool. And then there's oxytocin, but we might talk about that on another day. Getting back to habits. Let's focus on how you can shift one habit today. Just one. Whether it's looking someone in the eye, saying g'day, or sitting down and having a conversation with a stranger. What habit are you going to change today? All the best. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.
Thanks for listening as we take on the Be More Social challenge. Join Danny Crouch tomorrow as he shares his journey, and we hope you'll join in too. Drop a comment below. Tell us how it's going, ask questions and share your insights. Find more details in the description or at chooseyourchapter.com.au. Let's make time, boost energy, and aim to be more social today.